ladies and gentlemen, so we've been working on using the Pythagorean theorem to help us find missing sides of our right triangle. So we've either been able to find the legs or we've been able to find the hypotenuse. Today we're going to take a look at how can I tell or test if a triangle is a right triangle, right? So we have this picture, it looks like it's a right triangle, right? It looks like there appears to be a right angle here, but how do we know those numbers really work or do they not work? So we can use our Pythagorean theorem. So this time we're going to start, right, just like we've done before. I want you labeling the picture. C is always across from the right angle. It always is the longest side, right? So this one would have, the 610 would have to be our C. A and B can be in whatever order. So I'm just going to go in order, A first and then B. So now I'm going to take and I'm going to plug all three numbers into my equation. So 272 squared plus 546 squared. And I want to know, is that really equal to 610 squared? So now we're going to kind of work both sides of the equation and see if they, if we get equal things. So it's almost like we're testing or checking an answer. So when I put 272 in and square it, I get 73984. 546, and I am totally doing this all on my calculator, 298116, and I want to know, is that really equal to 372100? So I'm going to add those, the 73984 plus 298116. Oh, and I get the exact same thing. So my left matches my right. So is it a right triangle? Yes. The Pythagorean theorem works or is true. If I had gotten something different, if these two numbers hadn't matched, then it would have been no, it's not. Now, some people, I'm going to show you a little bit of a different way. Some people like to just use the A and the B and figure out what C is and then check to make sure that it actually matches. So let me just kind of show you that way. Here's our right triangle, or our right angle, so A, B, C. But this time, I'm going to do it as if I were finding what the hypotenuse is. So I'm going to fill in 7 and 9, and I'm going to keep C squared. 7 squared is 49, 9 squared is 81. And when I add 49 plus 81 together, I get 130. Well, 12 squared we know is 144. So because we did not get the same thing here, then this is not a right triangle. I don't know why I just put a period after the word right. Okay, so you could do it either way. You could find C and see if it matches what's in the picture. You can fill all the numbers in, excuse me, and see if you get equal things on both sides. Either way is going to work. So this one now I'm going to go back. I'm going to do it the first way. So A squared plus B squared equals C squared. I'm going to fill in A, B, C. Again, there's my right angle. It also always has to be the biggest number. So we're going to fill in 9 squared, 12 squared, 15 squared. 9 squared is 81. 12 squared is 144. 15 squared is 225. So add 144 and 81, and you do get 225. So yes, right triangle. Okay, let's see what we got on the next page. All right, so I want you to try these and then pause the video and come back and see how you did. Okay, number 4, you should have ended up that yes, that is a right triangle because we get 28900 equals 28900. They match, so yes, that is. In number 5, it turns out that it is not. When you square and add for A and B, you get 1,256. When you square C, you get 1,296, so they're close, but they have to be exact. So this one was a no. And down for number 6, right, the fact that we have decimals does not change anything. We still had to square, and we get 42.25 equals 42.25. It works. So just to kind of sum it up, so the converse means that if, right, we know that if it's a right triangle, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So if a, b, and c work in that equation, then the triangle is a right triangle. Okay? If it does not, then it's not a right triangle. All right? So there's our little bit of lesson summary, another way we can use the Pythagorean theorem. So hopefully kind of nice, little short video today, but as always, any questions, bring them to class. Have a good night.